Untitled Chapter, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? This is for any placement of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. I'll also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that, let's get into the cards. And the first card that plopped out is the Emperor pointing towards the left. Okay, and cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. Next, you have the Queen of Spring, the Ten of Summer, the Awakening card, the Princess of Autumn, the Star. You're in your own reading, Aquarius. That's awesome. The Two of Autumn, the Eight of Summer, the Six of Summer, the Five of Spring, and the Eight of Winter. Okay? So, hold on. Alright, now, so my Emperors, what I'm getting is that you became the Emperor of your life in the past. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. Now, so the Emperor talks of use, which is an Aries card, by the way, talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Yeah, this is awesome. So you did that, and you also tapped into the Queen of Spring energy, who is a very brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. This is what it is. So you first became the Emperor, then you became more emotionally connected, and you also were able to manage, manage your capabilities in regards to work and home life, which is amazing. So this is basically saying that you not only became the leader of your life, but you were able to marry both parts of your life together, which is awesome. Not a lot of people can do that, by the way. Right? Then you have the Ten of Summer. Now, the Ten of Summer talks of an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Right? So you did all this, and because of all the things that you were capable of doing, you were then able to be emotionally fulfilled, which is amazing. Now, the next card is the Awakening card. And the Awakening card is the Hanged Man in this deck, as you can see, with a man who is in the reverse with a halo around his head. And this indicates that, well, you became enlightened about something, a specific thing enlightened you. And that is because you changed the way you're looking at the situation. You embraced your uniqueness, and you went into a temporary pause in action, so that you can basically make the best out of what you're given, right? Then you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn is a studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual. This card says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well set out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Yeah, well, I mean, right off the bat, when you go inward and you start evaluating things, there's going to be a lag time between when you get out of that stage and when you start to be like, okay, gung-ho, and be like, I need to do stuff to bring the change in my life. What do I need to do? And it might take some time. So don't worry, it will happen. Then, as I said, Aquarius, you have yourself in your reading. You showed up, which is awesome, right? With the Star card, which is an Aquarian energy. So this card says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yeah, that's great. Yes. Then you have the Two of Autumn. Now, the Two of Autumn, alright, talks of bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and unexpected talent for multitasking, which is great. Yes. that comes in with a lot of hope and optimism with the Star card, right? Because, I mean, if you can bring fun into everything you do, it's just better, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Eight of Summer. Now, the Eight of Summer talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So, all this, like, all these awesome things are coming together, and you're like, okay, so I know I can create all of this, which is great, but I feel like there's something more out there for me to do, and so that is what I'm going towards, is what I'm getting. You know. Yeah. Now, when you move away, when you move towards when you move towards something new, right, that will allow you to tap into the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer, which is the Six of Cups, talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from the past, from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Yes, very good. Yeah, because I feel like you were like, I love this place with the Two of Autumn, but then you're like, okay, well, there's something that I'm missing, so I need to go somewhere else. And so you went somewhere else, and that new place made you feel like, gave you an old, like, a past life or a earlier life, well, when I say earlier life, earlier in this lifetime, feeling that you really were craving, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Five of Spring. Now, the Five of Spring, alright, talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. What I'm picking up from this is something that I heard today, which is you're going to do something that you'll have a lot of people who are like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? This has no place here. Why are you acting this way? Some opposing goals, right? So it's not that big a deal, but it's an annoyance, right? It's an annoyance, and it's an annoyance, and it's something that you can do without, but it is what it is, right? So that is what's going to happen. Maybe that is one of the things that reminds you of your childhood, right? An annoyance. That's probably one of the biggest things that is going to remind you of your childhood, the annoyance. In this case, I mean, it's an annoyance. You can just live with it, right? Because you're better than just not being able to interact with people in a normal way. So the next card, and the last card, is the Eight of Winter, which is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Winter talks of you have what it takes, if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Yep. Not believing in yourself enough, not knowing that you can do amazing things, not trusting that you can actually do amazing things. Alright? And this is just saying that you can, if only you believed in yourself. Yep. So, my gorgeous, and I don't have Aquarius in my chart. I think I have one in my houses, but not in my chart. So, my gorgeous Aquariuses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!